Okay, so first I just want to know, like, what are you guys' names and what is your Instagram or other socials so people can follow you?
Yeah, I'm Maya Rue. My Instagram's I'm Maya NEU, but it's messed up. All my usernames are messed up. I'm not organized. So go to linktree.com/Maya Sings, MAYASINGS, because I'm a songwriter.
Awesome. You can find all her links there. And how about you? What's your name and what's your social media?
My name is Aaron Stone. My social media is Aaron Stone 3X on all platforms.
Okay, all right. Awesome. All right, so first question is, it's AVN, so it's only right. I'm curious, do you guys have any special kinks or like a kink that you're into? And if so, what is it about that kink that like turns you on?
I've got a weird one. I like being, Mom, Dad, if you watch this, anybody I know, don't look, but I like being peed inside of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's just, I feel like it's probably really bad for my microbiome, but because it's basically an enema, but like not that clean. Yeah. But it's just like the feeling of like imagine being like cream pied, but just like way more, just like filled up. Yeah. I like it, but it's very complicated to get the task done. Yeah, okay. Doesn't happen often.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that with me. Really, thank you. Kinky. All right, and how about you? Any kinks?
Yeah, I really like fucking in nature. I'm a mountain guide, so like if we can get on top of a mountain or somewhere really out there, look at the view, it feels like super awesome.
I like that one. You know,
simple.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. All right.
Easier to accomplish than mine.
Well,
I feel like you can fuck in nature way more often than you can get peed inside of.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. All right. So, next question is, I'm wondering, what is the most money you've made in a single day?
Well, I actually started off streaming on Chatterbait, and when I first started, I kind of blew up. So I've made from just live streaming, not even OnlyFans. I don't really know OnlyFans. I can't pay attention to it. It's stressing me out too much. So Chatterbait, I've made up to maybe 15 grand, something like that.
Wow.
Something around that, yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations.
It's an estimate because they do tokens, so I haven't done it in a while, so I don't really remember, but yeah.
Epic day. How about you?
A fan paid me $7 grand to film me having a threesome, which was pretty awesome.
That is awesome. That was a great day.
Yeah, that was. It certainly was.
Yeah, for
10 out of 10 we'll do again.
All right. Awesome. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Okay, so now I'm wondering, what is your shoe size?
You gotta guess.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, I'm not wearing underwear, so
I'm guessing, I guess an 8.
That's really good. I'm an 8.5.
8.5? I was close.
Yeah, perfect.
I was really close. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me try to guess yours.
He's wearing shoes, though.
I guess that you are at 10.5?
Exactly.
Really?
Yes, you got it.
Yeah.
I've had people brag about knowing shoe size, and they're like 6. I'm like, on what earth? On what earth?
They didn't know what they were talking about. They don't know how to measure.
You know what they're thinking is they're thinking in terms of their dick size. They're like, that's 6, because it's huge.
Yeah, they're like,
this much? This is 10 inches. Yeah, definitely.
Because they're sitting there right then and there, and they're comparing. Okay.
References off.
Yeah. I went a little bit too much in depth with that one. Okay, so wondering, this is a question. Questions are for both of you guys. Are you I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this for you, but are you a sneakers girly or a heels girly?
A sneakers or heels? Sneakers, definitely. I hate heels. Well, I also was super tall when I was younger. I grew really fast. Okay. So I was the tallest in my school. I was this height in around 5th grade, which is crazy. I don't even know how old you are, 12, 11 or 12?
You went through your growth spurt hella early.
So I was super tall. So I've always been man, I wish I was shorter. Now I'm not, I'm 5'7", so I'm not very like insecure about my height anymore. But growing up, I just like had it ingrained in me for like 4 years of being like the tallest one in my school, being like, oh my God, I hate being this tall. So I definitely don't care about being any taller. I like the leg lengthening, but I'm also insanely clumsy. So this is like the most heel you can get out of me before I start falling down. So yeah.
Hey, I don't wear much heels either, so I completely relate to you on that one. I'm sneakers all day. Do you have a favorite like sneaker style or anything?
I literally don't care. Last time I got sneakers, I walked into the store and I was like, what's your most common shoe? And they gave me like a Air Force something, whatever the Nike things are.
This is classic.
And I was like, perfect. I put them on, I was like, comfortable, perfect. Walked in, got some Adidas thing. I was like, whatever, it feels good.
Great.
I'm like, whatever works.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. And
I'm a ski boot guy.
ski boot guy.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, yeah. Actually, we met shoe shopping at AVN for those exact shoes.
These exact
Yeah.
shoes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because last AVNs, we were at the white party and I didn't have any white shoes. So I literally bought these exact shoes last year.
Thank you, Nordstrom's.
Yeah.
And our Moroccan saleswoman.
Yeah. I speak French and he like spent a lot of time in Morocco, and so we met this woman from Morocco, and it was just so weird. I was speaking French to her, and then all of a sudden,
I was like, Anti Maghribiya, which is in Arabic, like, are you Moroccan? And then she was. And then they're all
Which is crazy.
Can you come stay?
But it's also a specific kind of Arabic. Wait, what's it called?
Derija.
Derija, and so like I was talking to her in French and I was like, oh, it's kind of hard to understand her, but I can understand her. And then you were like, I know the accent, and you started speaking Derija, and it was like crazy, so weird. That's like the first time that we met. I met his wife at like a party because we have the same birthday, and she's not feeling great right now, so I'm coming in her place. Don't tell anybody, but just figured. But yeah, so that's how we met. It was wild.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for sharing that with me. For sure.
I'm wearing a vibrator ring, and those girls, they gave me this ring.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know.
That is so cute.
Look at this. Ready?
Yeah.
Wait. Ready?
Yeah.
So you turn it on. It hasn't been used yet, don't worry.
Yeah. No, it's
just, if anything, I've used it for like a back massage yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like,
When I saw her wearing it, I
it's a
immediately
decent
knew it was a
little
vibrator.
vibration.
because it's
All
got like
vibrators have
they
that.
all have that.
For some reason.
Oh,
Only
okay.
vibrators.
Yeah.
That is so
But it's like pretty
cute.
cute. Bye. Yeah, so they came up to me and I was like, oh my God, that's a vibrating ring. That's so cute. And they're like, take it. I was like,
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I haven't saw one of those before.
I know, I've never either, and I love it. I keep wearing it. I feel like
Find out where to get one.
and I feel like also like if you're getting down and dirty, just flip it around, create something. It's like inconspicuous. You can even slide it up.
Yeah.
You can tighten it.
Oh yeah.
This is not an ad. I'm not sponsored. Although, hopefully I will be. We'll see.
Hey, hopefully you can sponsor in the future. All right. So next question is, what's your favorite? I'm sorry, words getting jumbled. What are you guys' favorite purchases you've made in the past year? Like one thing that's like your number one favorite thing that you bought.
Anime t-shirts. Let me see. What are you wearing?
Inuyasha.
I love Inuyasha. I love
Inuyasha's
Inuyasha.
my favorite.
It's great. Did you watch Yashahime?
No.
That's like the sequel to it, and it's freaking terrible. Don't.
Man.
It's so boring.
How disappointing.
It's about like their kids, like Inuyasha and Kagome, and like.
I hate it when they do that to animes. Like
It's so boring.
they come out with a sequel and then it's just awful, you know?
Yeah. But yeah.
Too bad.
It's great anime.
Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite purchase of the past year?
I don't know. I mean, I buy a lot more like experiences than things. Okay, I guess I'll plug this. I finally like consolidated my like business and personal credit cards onto the like Delta Sky Miles like reserve card, and it's fucking awesome. I have so many points. I have like
That's great.
4 round trip tickets for 2 basically. So that's pretty awesome.
I like that. That's very good. Yep. Okay, and I'm wondering, are you guys gamers?
Yeah.
You're a gamer?
Yeah, I am. I am. I'm not.
What's your favorite game?
Well, about like a year ago, my friends gave me a Meta Quest, and I got really into Beat Saber, and I got super good at it. But then I recently got surgery on my shoulder. So if you see like these little scars, I tore my shoulder a few years ago, so I finally got it repaired. So I had to give it a break for the last few months.
Right.
But I plan to. I have a Twitch. It's Moohoff, Moohoff. And I also have a YouTube channel, but I don't post very often. But on my Twitch, I'm planning, because I just got a new computer, a PC, so I'm planning on doing games. I just started playing World of Warcraft. I've been doing, for a long time, I've been doing like Minecraft speedruns, and I'm not like a huge gamer, like I have a MacBook, like you can only do so much, but I do love playing games. I plan to like start new games and like have like a channel where I try new things.
Yeah, that sounds like so exciting. I'm super excited for your Twitch, and I'm definitely gonna come check it out. Like,
it's
for sure.
It's pretty lame, but
That's not lame. Hey, I have one too. I do gaming online. Hey, maybe we can collab one day on like a gameplay or something.
I would love that. We'll like play FIFA and destroy all the men.
Exactly. Exactly. And what about you? Are you a gamer?
Oh man, unfortunately my crunchy hippie parents did not let me play video games growing up. And yet it really holds me back now, honestly. I'd be a much wealthier man if I could enter the world of gaming in terms of promoting our accounts. But I'm very bad at games. My eye-hand coordination in that regard is just not quite there.
Okay, that's understandable.
See, I got that hand-eye coordination, so even if I don't play, I'll be good eventually. I played like with my friends. I did like I used to play like Modern Warfare and like Call of Duty a little bit, and then recently I just did the I started playing Mortal Kombat like on like a PlayStation. I started getting really good. This is like a little too much TMI, but I used to have an eating disorder and I used to be bulimic, so I play as Reptile because I think it's like he's constantly like throwing up, so I thought that was like very ironic.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's dark humor, but yeah. So
I'm glad you're doing better though.
I'm doing much better.
I mean, you look beautiful.
I'm killing it.
Healthy.
I'm killing it.
Yeah.
I'm killing it.
Awesome. Good
Yeah.
to hear.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. I love to hear it. Okay, and maybe this will be the last question. I am very curious of what is your guys' body count?
Well, it's hard because I don't know how often to count women in my body count because, you know, having sex with women is so vague sometimes because I don't count like stuff like head or like fingering or like, you know, oral or anything like that. Like I don't count like that in my body count. I count like penetration.
Yeah.
And so with women, it's like, oh man. But not too high because I was in a lot of really long-term relationships, and I lost my virginity at like 18, so super late.
Okay.
So I'd say around like 75, 80 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For the industry, that's pretty low.
No, that is. Yeah. I'm not. Hey, there ain't no judgment over here.
Yeah.
It's just a fun question I'm asking everyone.
For normal people, it's high, but for me,
Yeah.
it's like I spent like 6 years in like monogamous relationships, so now I'm like
living your best life.
Yeah, I actually went through a breakup yesterday. Last night.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. He cheated on me at a party last night.
What a jerk. You're a freaking jerk and you don't deserve her.
Oh no, he totally
Nasty cheater. I don't like cheaters. So you suck, sir. Whoever you are. Bad.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll keep him anonymous, but he knows who he is. He knows what he did.
Yeah, loser. Anyways. That made me forget The question. Because I'm asking both of you guys.
Body count.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
I mean,
body count.
likewise.
You're not going to escape that.
I was a pretty serial monogamist before I started doing this. But yeah, no, we're also probably 60, 70 in the couple years that we've been doing this.
All right.
Which is a lot of collabs. Like when I go back like through all the content, like it's really a lot. But we're kind of, I mean, we're obviously in an open relationship and like polyamorous. Like we do like to like work with our friends a lot. And so
He's not talking about me, he's talking about his wife.
I am talking about my wife. Yes, yeah. Maya's a serial monogamist. Rats. But no, yeah. So it's a lot of content at this point. I think we're pushing like 1,000 videos in total. Of course, a lot of those are just me and my wife. But
All right. How many years have you guys been in the industry?
coming up on 3. It'll be 3 pretty soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
About I don't even know, like two and a half for me, something like that. But you also have to remember when you have a body count in the industry, like I'm very sensitive about who I like sleep with because I don't trust a lot of people and I got problems. I'm like you got to respect my boundaries, so I'm very sensitive to it. So the people that I tend to film with, I tend to film many times with because I like
You'll film with them more than once.
because like they know my boundaries and they like I trust them and I know that they're not gonna like do anything that I feel uncomfortable with.
Neither of us shoot like mainstream, so like when you're doing like mainstream, you're constantly getting paired with new performers and stuff. And when you're doing collabs, it's a lot easier to work with people that you've like established a connection with. I think the sex is always hotter once you already know someone. Like honestly, most of the time, if I had a choice to go and like work with someone that I've like had a really good connection with and like made a really good scene with, I'd rather work with them again than like find some new person.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's also really hard. I mean, sometimes you get, if you're doing mainstream, you get a sheet, you show up, you gotta fuck them. And I feel like that mentally I could technically do, but I like to own my own content, so I don't do that. Because you've got a lot of people there and they're keeping you safe. And like, when you're doing stuff for like OnlyFans, you're doing it oftentimes because you don't want to pay somebody to film for you. You're doing it with a tripod and it's just you and this person. And so there's going to be a lot more likelihood for boundaries to be crossed. And so very often working with the same people and getting to know people and working with friends is like a really good thing. Or, and so I could do it if, with random people if I felt like I was protected in that situation. But when you're just going to somebody's house and you don't really know them and you're just showing up and you're like, you messaged me on Twitter 2 days ago, I don't know anything about your background, I don't know anything about your history. It's not very safe to do, even if they have like a reputable background in the industry, you still don't know them and you don't know what they're gonna do.
Why does anyone subscribe to our OnlyFans accounts? It's because they want content that's authentic. And like what you see coming out of studios a lot of times has this level of controversy to it because like the people don't know each other, they don't actually have a connection with each other, they don't necessarily even want to fuck each other. And like when you're selecting the people that you work with and those are people that you really like and you have a genuine connection with, they're always going to wind up making better content. And I think that's what people come and pay for. There's so much free porn on the internet.
I think so. So really the benefit, you guys really get to make content with your friends, really. People that you trust. And on top of that, I mean, it sounds like you're getting to keep more of your income. You're not just getting paid for a scene, you're owning your content.
Well, it's more than just owning content. I do it mostly because I'm a songwriter, and if I ever get signed to a label and they ask me to take it down, I have the legal authority to do that. And that's why I don't want to ever sell my content because I don't have the legal authority to take it down. But most people do it because it's the difference between being paid out $1,000 to $2,000 for a shoot and having compounding interest over the course of 5, 6, 7 years, which will add up to 15, 20, 30 grand over the course of that time, where you're selling it for a long time. And overall, you want that quick income. You don't want to have to do the upkeep for your OnlyFans, for your Fansly, for your whatever you use. You don't want to have to do the live stream. You don't want to have to do the socials, stuff like that. But in reality, it will make you money in the long run. So,
and you never know when you're going to go viral. Like even if you're making less money on your collabs right now than you might shooting the same scene for studio, like if you go viral down the line, you will cash in on that content. Whereas the other way around, if you shot entirely for studios, you go viral, they will be cashing in on that content and your fame and your talent. So yeah, it's just a lot of advantages to producing for yourself.
Wow, this was like so informative and enlightening. Honestly,
We're both talkative. So.
no, this is one of my favorite interviews. You guys honestly gave such a wonderful insight into the industry, and I really think that you'll probably help somebody.
Yeah.
Honestly, watching this that's thinking about getting into the industry, maybe you'll help them find their way.
Well, the one thing I'll say before we end is that to have respect for people in the industry, because it takes a lot of thinking, it takes a lot of, business insight, it takes a lot of intelligence, it takes a lot of networking to create a system that works. A lot of people fail at it. So everybody here, they're smart, they're business savvy, and if they're not, they know the people who are, and that also takes a talent, and so having a lot of respect for people in the industry, because this is a hard job and it takes a lot of work and effort, and it's a job at the end of the day.
It is a job.
And it's a respectable one, and people don't think that, but it really is the same. And if you're interested in it, you have to realize that this is a job just like every other job, and it's not work free. It's got a lot of work, and the work doesn't end. You can just take the work wherever you want to go, but it never stops, and that's the difference. You don't do a 9 to 5. So it's a different life,
That was well said, very well said.
It's an extremely intersectional job. We are videographers, we are editors, we are, obviously talent,
Marketers.
actors, marketers, all of these things. And to wear all of those hats at the same time is really, really challenging. And, frankly, a lot of people can't necessarily do that, or even if they can, it can be hard to articulate, hey, here's actually how much I'm doing. So hopefully if people get anything out of this, it's, we are, a really complicated, multifaceted people that often have a lot of different things going on and are pulling from a really wide pool of skills and talent to be able to do this.
One more thing. And we also test every 7 to 14 days. So I got the best, you can bleep this out, I got the best pussy on the fucking market, because I take care of that shit. Boric acid, vitamins, probiotics, freaking testing all the time. Everybody in my Instagram comments was like, it smells like fish. I'm like, you are making it up. Like the likelihood that somebody in the industry smells like fish is so low, because we got professional vaginas. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
All right, we gotta head to the show.
I love it.